Hi everyone, so welcome to our shorter class of the week. We are coming back to the body with our themes, and at the moment we are working with feeling the bones, connecting to our skeletal system. And Bob here has just popped in view just briefly for a moment to help me just get you to understand the focus of both our short class today, and actually this will feed into the longer Saturday morning vinyasa class. So we're going to work with using the weight of the arm bones. And when we think of the arm bones, we probably think of this structure: head of the arm bone, upper arm, the two bones, the lower arm. I want us to take this more globally and think of scapula. So at the back of the body, we have the shoulder blades. And I say at the back of the body, but actually you can even see in Bob's scapula might be a bit small, but never mind. It's more on the side, connecting to the side and the back of the body. And what's wonderful is this balance, perfect balancing system. Weight of the scapula, same as the hand, same with the elbow in the middle here, the weight of the upper arm, same as the weight of these two lower arms. And we have this perfectly balanced system. And when, Bob needs a bit of WD-40, when we move the arms in space and we change the relationship of the arms in space, we load the spine. But most of the time, our arms are down the side of the body, and we can understand they have a weight, and they have a role in our posture. So we can consider the arms as postural as well. So we're just going to spend 20 minutes or so thinking about our arm bones, thinking about where they are in relationship to space as we move through our practice. Thank you, Bob. So coming to Tadasana, and this is one of the really useful things about practicing, potentially on Zoom, when you can see yourself. I get a great view of myself, and we have possibilities that we might fall into our practice. So maybe we get a bit rounded in the upper back, and in that place we'll find the arms come forward. And now the load of the arms is going more through the body. Some of us get a bit arched in the lower back, it's my tendency, and then the arms come back. And what we're looking to try and find is this nice plumb line where the arms just hang. So give the arms a bit of a shake, first of all. Try and feel your bones of your arms. Yeah, the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder. And try to get a sense of this weight of those bones of the arms and this sort of downward hanging energy. Notice how the rest of the body gets sometimes as well. Start dancing. I probably need some disco music now. Okay, and just coming to stillness. Now, the arms are a joint network. I've done this with you before with the oscillation, but let's do it now. So bringing the arms out in front of you like you're trying to stop traffic, bring the thumb into the palm, back the finger around the thumb, and start to take an outward motion with the circle, with the wrist, so circling outwards. Keep the knees soft. You might move with it. You might be quite still and wondering what on earth's going on. Allow that circular action to feed into your elbows, and notice how it feeds into the shoulders as well. And notice how you can't help but let the arms come out to the side, and it becomes an undulating pattern, which might be just into the arms. It might be more a body-wide movement. What happens if I said, you can't be wrong? And then let's take it back into the circles come inwards. The rotation of the elbow comes inwards. The rotation of the shoulder comes inwards. I'm hoping you're realizing that the scapular bones, the shoulder blade bones are moving as well. Coming back to center. Take one arm up, one arm down. Have a shake. One arm up, one arm down. Have a shake. Shaking And bring other parts of your body in as well. Very useful for dispelling unnecessary tension. What do animals do? You know, if you've got a cat that had a moment where it was under attack and then it realized it wasn't, they often shake out the stuff they don't need. Let's come to the front of the mat now. Finding your Tadasana, so feet, hips, distance apart or thereabouts, softness into the knees. Try to have this feeling of the head of the arm bone, so this upper arm bone, just hanging out in the ball and socket joint of the pelvis. Oh, no, not the pelvis, ball and socket joint of the shoulder. Of course, the action in the thigh bone, very similar. And notice where your arms want to hang. I mean, some of us are more further forward, that might be a major exaggeration, some of them further back. But try to not control it, now it's really hard, but try to feel a downward action. And the arms just free to dangle in space. But within this nice plumb line of head over pelvis, pelvis over feet, arms dangling down the side of the body. And connecting to your breath. Just feel the different relationships and the impact of the movement of the arms in different planes. So just with your inhale, take the arms just up to shoulder height and feel the weight of the arms. Exhale, coming down, keeping softness into the knees. Inhale, float those arms up shoulder height. Exhale, coming down. And just tuning really into the weight of the arms. Inhale. And these shoulder blades and how they may be moving. Take the arms overhead, all the way up, arms up in front of you. Notice there's a point here where you feel the load. And then there's a point where the arms come overhead and they return to that plumb line. The challenge can be if there's some restriction in the shoulder, sometimes we only make it to here and then the arch, the back to bring the arms back. So try and just find your available movement, keeping the shoulders out of the neck. And this is where we start to feel these shoulder blades come around the side of the body more than the back of the body. So keep moving with your breath. Inhale, those arms float up. Notice that point where you really feel the weight of the arms. Exhale. And this is where, if your back is bothering you, maybe just take them to shoulder height. The arms can play a big role in loading the spine. Next inhale, just take them now out to the side. This is different. This is easier. This is more of a spread of the weight, the arm bones. There's more load here and less load here. So this is great if you have some back issues and taking the arms overhead causes you a problem. Inhale now, take them all the way up. As the arms come up, the shoulder blade comes down and around the side of the body. So we're not moving into a place, none of you are doing this, I know, but I really exaggerate. But shoulders out of neck. You know, if you get to a place where to go any further, this happens, just stop in the place of space. One more, inhale. Exhale. So I'm going to switch it up as we move through the vinyasas between arms coming here and arms coming here. I'm going to say if it have got some back issues, this is the one that's going to load the back more. So do please modify, okay? Modify. Hands dangling down the side of the body. Give them a shake. I mean, this is often why I bring us to here, because this is a nice way of taking the weight of the arm bones out of the body, but actually, I'm not gonna do that today. Try to get that feeling of the arms hanging down, a plumb line, head, pelvis, foot connection. Sending the weight of the head down to the feet, the weight of the pelvis down to the feet, sending the weight of the arms down to the feet. Then take the arms out in front of us as you inhale, rise up. As you exhale, hands to the hip bones or arms out in front of you, fold forward. Arms out in front, loads the spine. So just ask yourself how that feels. Pausing, resting breath here. Next, inhale, spread the hands, sweep the arms up and overhead again. There, see how that feels on the back. Exhale. Repeating, but with the arms coming out to the side now. Inhale, float up. Exhale. Arms out to the side, hinge forward. Resting breath into Uttanasana. Next, inhale, float those arms up and overhead. Exhale. Now, pick which one worked for you. Inhale. I'm going to repeat it one more time. Maybe you're taking the arms out in front. Maybe you're taking the arms out to the side. Folding forward, resting breath. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, bring the hands down the side of the body. Now, hands. You know, we know about this joint network. So helping us find a bit of muscular energy into the body. Let the hand be really relaxed. This isn't necessarily wrong. Some of you may find it really does help in allowing the arm to relax and hang down. Then let's take it too much the other way. Really spread the hands. What's happening into the jaw and the face? What's happening into the tissues around the back of the neck? Now find a different quality, a gentle spreading of the palm of the hands. And notice how that fires up muscular energy into the arms. Try to keep that as you move. Inhale, either arms out to the side or in front. Exhale, or I'm choosing out in front because it's really helping me to feel the weight of the arms. Inhale, I'm going to step back with the right leg into the lunge. High lunge, but of course you can drop to the low lunge if you want. Now, take the arms off the floor. And notice how we take the arms off the floor. That fires up into Uddiyana Bandha. There's a relationship to the weight of the arms, to the spine. When I load the spine, it says, hey, I need help. Belly draws in. Inhale, rise up. If that was too much for your back, remember you take the weight of the arm off the spine by bringing them to the hips. And then we're looking for this plumb line. Arm in line with the center of the hip and down to the center of gravity. So if I can't achieve that plumb line, if I'm getting shoulders into neck, can I soften? Can I find more space for my shoulders? The activity in the hand is the same. Exhale, hands to the earth. Let's step back, downward facing dog pose. Let's take a few vinyasas, why not? Inhale to plank. Exhale, stay high or drop to the knees, melt the heart chaturanga. Inhale, into cobra. Exhale, pull back through the belly, downward facing dog pose. Three-legged dog, to the right, so left leg to center, raise right leg. Come on to fingertips, right hand, step right knee in line with the ankle. Same action again, hover. Okay, notice, woo, into the belly. And also with the hover, you reach, let's just reach forward. But notice how that disconnects the shoulder blade to the spine. So you reach forward, but you equally draw back. So we plug the arm into the spine. Then with that plugging action, inhale, take up, overhead. Remember, do my shoulders need a bit of space? You know, our shoulders, we ask a lot of them. They can be the bouncers of the body. Exhale, hands to the earth. Bring that left leg to join the right leg, standing forward bend. Decide. My options, arms down in front, biggest load for the spine. Arms out to the side, less. Arms to the hip bones, taking the weight of the arms off the spine. Decide where you want to go. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the side of the body. Keep checking in. Downward, energy of the arms. Spread the hands, muscular energy. Inhale, arms out to the side or in front. I'm going to go in front every time. But might not work for your back. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, expand. Step back with the left leg into the lunge. Hover. Imagine you're hugging a beach ball. Inhale, rise up. You're still hugging a beach ball. Hugging the forearms in, biceps out. Exhale. The arms out in front of you. Keep hugging a beach ball. Notice the need of action into the core. And remember that balanced action between drawing in and reaching out. Exhale, hands to the earth. See, we can work the core just by using the weight of the arms. Not a sit up in sight, eh? If you like, inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog pose. Exhale to downward facing dog pose. Three-legged dog, right leg to center, left leg rises up. Step this left foot all the way forward, in line with the ankle. Same again, hug a beach ball. And you know, play around, make your arms relax, make the hands relax. Notice how things switch off here. Spread the hands, hug the beach ball, but draw the arms in. Inhale, rise up. Fine, there's a moment, isn't there? We're like, ooh, ah. Aligning our bones most efficiently with gravity. Exhale, halfway forward again. Keep drawing in, keep hugging that beach ball, keep feeling the support from the center. Exhale, hands to the earth. Bring your back leg to join your front leg, standing forward bend. Inhale, expand. Exhale, fold in. Same as before, arms to the side, out in front to the hips. Whatever serves your back. Inhale. Exhale. Hands on the side of the body. Okay, let's take another flow, feeling those arm bones. Feel the arm bones dangle down. Try to feel the shoulder blade dropping down to the sit bones, base of your pelvis dropping down to your heels. Not a muscle in sight. Gently spreading the palm of the hand. Just enough. Inhale, arms up, side or overhead. Do what's right for your body. Load your body appropriately. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, expand. Step back with the right leg into lunge and keep everything the same for now. Hover, hug that beach ball. Inhale, rising up. Find that plumb line. And actually, let's do everyone taking the arms out, stopping traffic. Here, this really gets us a sense of those shoulder blades dropping down the back of the body. Okay? That's a weight. Okay, then reach up. Good. Dropping the heel of the right foot, we're going to come into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 pose. Probably one of the best poses in feeling what's going on in the arms. Because everyone goes, oh, it's so hard in the legs. And then 5 minutes later, you're like, actually, no, this is really hard in the arms. And we do things like this or this. All of this takes the arm out of the center. So try and feel pelvis, head in line with pelvis, plumb line now down to the center. Okay, arms. Have an imaginary downward and upward force that is even. Spread the hands and press down, but they can't press fully down because the force up is the same. So the shoulder blades drop down the back of the body and then reach out with the weight of the arm bones. Excellent. Bring your left hand to the left thigh, sorry. Inhale, now sweep the arm up. Notice we feel a weight here. Keep drawing it in. Take the arm up overhead. Now this has really created a counterweight. So you reach up, you still draw down. You reach up, but you root for the outer edge of the right foot. This might be enough for you. But if you want to load the spine more, take the left arm out. Bentley, Trikonasana. Woo. Now, twizzle, hands to the earth. Twizzle onto the ball of the back foot. Step back, downward facing dog pose. All of that made harder by our relationship of the arms to gravity. Stay here, rest down, dog child's pose. Oh, it's a vinyasa. Sometimes after all of that, the vinyasas are a blessed relief. And that certainly is true, actually. You know, why do we do these continual flowing vinyasas? They're often because after feeling the effort of the sequence that just brings us out of that effort. Okay, three-legged dog, center of left foot, raise right leg. Set this right foot all the way forward, knee in line with the ankle. Either hand to the hip bones, arms out to the side, or spreading the arms out in front. Inhale, rise up, finding that plumb line. Same again, we're staying in a lunge, but dropping those arms down the side of the body. And again, it's like, if you bring the elbows too far forward, that changes things. The elbows too far back. You want to find plumb line. Even though the arm's out to the side, you've now out of the plumb line. There, here, I connect down to gravity, and then I'm able to rise up. All from bones, nothing to do with muscles. Then twizzling onto the ball of the back foot, Vibhadrasana 2 over the right leg. So same action again. And if the arms are getting tired and this happens, it is much better to bring the hands to the hip bones and work on the shoulder blades being able to come down the back of the body. That imaginary energy, it's a downward energy and an equal upward energy. Here's too much, here's too little, here's I've forgotten about my back arm, this is hard work. And then I draw the arms into the back of the body and then reach out. That is my tendency to have a rest in the front leg. Actually, it's really useful because you look, there's my data around my shelf behind me. And I can see that plumb line. Right hand to the right thigh. As I sweep the arm down, there's that moment here of additional weight as the weight of the arm comes forward. So I draw in more to the spine. I seek support from my center, then arm up overhead. Now this weight of the arm is going this way. So I have to manage that by continuing to draw shoulder blade down, which on my left shoulder is tough because my left shoulder is tighter. We all have these things, but do your best. Root for the outer edge of the left leg. And then if you want, look at that, loading of the spine, loading of the quadricep, just from taking that arm up. And then we twizzle onto the ball of the back foot, stepping back, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, come forward into our plank posture. Stay high or drop to knees. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog pose. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Decide how you're going to come forward. Step, jump or float, whatever's going to serve you. Inhaling, exhale. Bringing down for the feet to rise up. Exhale. Oh, I think we've got time. Yeah. Let's finish the sequence, evening ourselves up. In our last standing flow, flowing a little more with the breath. And just really trying to feel these arms as a little weight and their relationship to gravity. Just take a moment, go back to that shake. I must stop playing music. You're all being worried what you're going to come back to. Let's get unstuck, okay? Because once we become unstuck, we're able to align more with gravity. Head in line with the pelvis, pelvis in line with the feet. Have this feeling of up the front, down the back. Have a feeling of the arms just dangling at the side of the body. And for some of us, they might be further back. For some of us, they might be further forward. You're just like the pelvis, the shoulder, and how the ball and socket joint of the shoulder works, and your body will be unique to you, but can we give the weight of the arms to the earth, gently spread through the sole palms of the hands, soles of the feet, same thing. Inhale, float those arms up. However you're doing this, but feel the weight of the arms. Exhale. So that you can manage that weight with effortless effort. Inhale, lengthen, step back, left leg lunge. Float those arms up overhead. Catch that plumb line, then expand. Next, exhale, drop heel of back leg, right arm in front, left arm behind. Virabhadrasana 2, and try to, find a place to settle. Right hand to right thigh. Sweep the left arm around. There's that moment where we draw it in and then reach out. Then expand from a place of stability. If you want, exhale, right arm up as well. Drawing those arms in, but reaching out. Support from the center. Then hands to the earth, twizzle onto the ball of the back foot. And downward facing dog pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog pose, wherever you are. Exhale to downward facing dog pose. Three-legged dog to the left, right foot to center, left leg lengthening. Step this left leg all the way forward, knee in line with the ankle. Inhale, float those arms up. Catch the plumb line. Expand from that point of most effective relationship with gravity. Open out into Virabhadrasana 2, dropping the heel of the right foot. Find that plumb line. And if you feel stuck, oscillate, move, wriggle. Don't be like, I'm just going to deal with this. Left hand to the left thigh. Inhale, sweep down. Draw in at that most vulnerable point with the arm out in front, and then sweep it up overhead. This might be enough. Maybe with your next exhale, I'm going to say a YMCA moment. Notice everything working to manage this, the arms, and then twizzle onto the ball of the back foot. Stepping back, downward facing dog pose. One more vinyasa if you like. Not being stuck, shaking out everything we don't need. And then deciding how you're going to come forward. You're going to actually end standing. Step, jump or float front of the mat. Inhale, exhale. One last time, sweep those arms up. Exhale. Bringing those hands down the side of the body. Finish with a jiggle. Jiggle and a wriggle. Shake. Try and shake it so the flesh, the arm bones wobble. And then stand in Tadasana for a moment. The arms hang. Feel like you're ready to move on with your day with those arms, perhaps just a little freer and dangling down the side of the body. And then we just walk off. And let the arms can just be part of that everyday movement through life.